So, sir, on this COVID situation, so how this foundry industry has been dealing with this COVID situation, sir?
Well, COVID situation is a very unique situation which whole of the world is seeing today. It is once in a century phenomena. It is a bigger challenge than any other challenges which the industry or country has faced, or rather the world has faced. And foundry industry is very badly hit by this COVID problem because uh, foundry industry was already struggling for the last 1 year due to slowdown in automotive and various sectors, or slowdown in manufacturing in general, more so in automotive and various sectors to which the foundry industry supplies. Uh,
Okay.
COVID situation, this problem has come because today whole of the manufacturing has come to the standstill. At the same time, the customers, even the bigger OEMs, they have all sent letters and stopped all payments. We have OEMs who have sent letters that all the payments are freezed, and they have also sent us letters to increase the payment terms by 60 to 90 days. For a foundry industry in which 80% of the industries are MSME, it is going to be a big disruption in the fund flow. That is one. Second is during this lockout period, uh, the fixed expenses they stay because the wages have to be paid, the electricity charges have to be paid. The In some of the states they have announced the deferment of the fixed charges during this period, but not all states. Uh, then we have other fixed expenses also which stay. So, uh, found industry, which was already reeling in the stress, is very badly hit by the COVID situation and lockdown. We understand that lockdown is required for the country because of this pandemic, but government should think about some interventions to give relief to the industry. Otherwise, majority of the MSME foundries, who are big employers as well, would have to close down.
And sir, have you met with the government representative and apprised of the situation to them?
Yeah, we have given detailed representations to Government of India. We have sent it directly to the Prime Minister's office. Then we have sent it to Finance Minister. We have sent it to Chief Secretary, Government of India. We have sent it to the Secretary, DPIT. We have sent it to Secretary, Ministry of Commerce. We have sent it to Commerce Minister as well. Our detailed recommendations. Some of the issues over a period of time has been addressed by government in the various announcements they have made, but still there is a lot which needs to be done. For the sector specific interventions, there is a lot which needs to be done. Also, there are several announcements which are happening right now from government side. There are a lot of notifications which are coming. There are a lot of announcements which are coming. What we are recommending to government is that there should be a very strict monitoring of the ground reality and how these notifications are being applied on the ground. Just to give you an example, government has notified that the RBI has made several announcements wherein they have given deferment of the working capital loans interest as well as term loan interest and the term loan principal EMI as well. Now, in many cases, the March EMIs and interest has already been debited, and banks are talking about the further EMIs to be deferred. At the same time, the repo rate which was announced, uh, none of the bank has passed it on to the industry. So in past also 130 basis point repo rate reduction has been there in the last 3 months, but industry has not got benefit of any of the reduction of the repo rate. Very marginal benefit has been passed on to the industry. So likewise, government has announced that all the ports would keep on working and exports won't be affected. But unfortunately, none of the port is working. There's no clearance work going on either on import or export side. uh, Government has announced that the transportation would carry on like normal, but again, somehow the enforcement on the ground is not there, and that's the reason why the transportation is not working. So likewise, government should make focused help desks in the various ministries, in which industry should be able to register their concerns in case the announcements which are made by the government or the notifications which are made by government are not enforced by the relevant people or departments.
So many of the industry has been asking for moratorium on loans and interest for a year or 6 months. What do you say, sir?
Uh, Government has right now announced a moratorium of 6 months, 3 months up to
It is
June.
only for a 3 month period at the
Yeah,
moment.
three months up to June. Now, in this, NBFCs are not covered. Uh, as I mentioned, that on the reduction of interest, the banks are not passing on that benefit to the industry. Moratorium, the March EMIs, most of the banks they have debited. Further EMIs, they are saying that we will defer. Yes, if the situation stays here for long, the government should consider 6 months moratorium, because otherwise there would be very severe cash flow problems which the industry would face. Already, industry is facing those problems.
The last question would be like, when do you think the situation is going to improve? I mean, do you have any time period or something like you're taking into account?
Well, as the situation looks, it is here to stay for quite long, because till there is any medicine which comes out for this problem would stay for a long time. Now, industry, government, society has to gear up for this new normal, and we all have to adapt to this situation. And this situation would require, I would say, changing the way we work. Probably the problem is here to stay for at least 6 months, because the time period which they are saying the fastest time period for any medicine or vaccine to come out will be 6 months. But the after effects, that is the, because the kind of the disruption which has happened in the total demand side, disruption which has happened, the after effects of that would be for at least years is the minimum period.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, very much to speaking with the Metalworld Channel, sir. Thank you very much once again, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.